Picture a rally endurance-inspired scavenger hunt that crosses the state of Missouri, pitting you against horrible river rock, mud, hill climbs, and more. You have 31 checkpoints to hit and 3 days to do it. No, that ain't crazy. That's Adventure Palooza.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is Adventure Palooza Day 3. We've got a lot of ground to cover. So, I'm going to hit some of these checkpoints. I'm at checkpoint 17 right now. There's about 30 of them. So, what is that? Like 13 that I got to hit? 14? 13. That's what we're doing. And I got to hustle.
So we lived through the night. There were a couple spooky sounds, but I think that really is just par for the course in the woods. Next order of business, breakfast. After a nice cheeseburger and an energy drink, it was right back to the trails. Day 3 so far was a heck of a lot easier than the first 2 days, mostly double track. This is day 3, we are out of time. We've got another 13 or so checkpoints to go, so we really need to hustle. Sometimes it seems like these gravel roads have no end, and after sweating for a few hours in the helmet, it was time to find a place to get some refreshment. So I'm running behind, so I had to skip a bunch of checkpoints, which really sucked because I was looking forward to some of them. But I took a bonus checkpoint, and look at where it brought me. It's a pretty cool bridge with this beautiful water. I think I am gonna stick my head in the water. I kind of thought about jumping in all the way, but I probably won't do that. Actually, I'll probably just... Oh, there's fish in there. Man, if I had more time. My freaking GPS is not hooking up to my Goose Chase app, so I have no idea what the freaking bonus checkpoint is supposed to be. So I'm just gonna go stick my head in the river. Somebody told me about brain-eating amoebas. I'm actually not gonna stick my head in the water, but beautiful water. I'm sure it's fine. But I don't know about so. In an effort to get enough service to actually collect the bonus checkpoint, I tried the only thing I could think of, which was to stand on my bike and just reach for the skies. Needless to say, it didn't work. Well, refreshed and amoeba free, it's back to the trails. Those are thorns. I'm headed back Mexico way. I'm gonna catch a plane. Hope it's not too late. One of the checkpoints was to take a picture with your bike and this super cool old truck in the background there. I thought it'd be a fun idea to stand on top of my bike like I had just done. I didn't really verify the framing of the video,
so I'm not going to make you guys sit through all that, but this is one of the later stage checkpoints. At this stage in the ride, we are still way behind. I had made the decision to skip a bunch of checkpoints in order to make better time because we needed to be in Mexico by 6 o'clock and we were running out of time. This part was really cool. It was one of the most beautiful little water holes I had seen on the whole trip. Part of me really wanted to jump into the water right there. I even saw a rope swing, but I knew that I really had to be in Mexico, so I just kept going. So from there, I really just jumped onto the freeway in order to make up for lost time. There was the occasional checkpoint where I would jump off the freeway to go collect it real quick, but primarily the next 3 or 4 hours was really just on the freeway, and by the time I made it to Mexico, my ass was incredibly sore. So I ended up jumping back onto the slab just to make good time, riding the freeway all the way down to Mexico. It only took a couple of hours. I ended up making it there, no problems, and the actual event was pretty sweet. So the actual event ended up being pretty awesome. There was hundreds and hundreds of riders who showed up, all on their own bikes. It was really fun to see the different bikes. They give you a I survived coin, and since it was my first time, I got a first year one, but there was 9 different groups of people who came up and got their corresponding coins, which was really interesting. There was a whole awards show based on, who got the most points, who had the best time, different things like that, which was a lot of fun. I'll definitely be back next year. One of my favorite parts was the redneck shower. They had a just in a horse barn shower, and it was actually hot water, and it was really nice, especially after that long ride in. It actually was a good time.
In the barn.
The shower actually ended up being really nice and surprisingly accommodating for a barn shower. It was warm, it was nice, it was a great experience after a long, getting all that sweat and mud off you, and then going to eat some ice cream afterwards was awesome.
A little bit of breakfast after a cold night. Pretty good.
Good morning, local your storm wind forecast. It's going to be sunny today, a high of 85. Fair skies tonight, a low of 55. With sunny.
All things considered, Adventure Palooza turned out to be a wonderful time, even considering all of its difficulties. I'm definitely planning on doing it again next year, hopefully without losing any of my equipment. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.